higher temperatures caused by global warming have led to greater than average summer melting as well as diminished snowfall due to later winters and earlier springs. This imbalance results in a significant net gain in the ratio of runoff to ocean evaporation, causing the sea levels to rise. Ice melt and sea level rise are directly correlated. Sea level is expected to rise as continental ice sheets melt. Rise can be attributed to water expanding as it warms and to the addition of melted ice water from ice sheets and glaciers. Global sea level has risen by about 8 inches since reliable record keeping began in 1880. The latest projection from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change predicts a rise of 0.5 to 1.2 meters or 2 to 4 feet by the end of the century. Projecting future rates of sea level rise is challenging. Even the most sophisticated climate models, which explicitly represent Earth's physical processes, cannot simulate rapid change in ice sheet dynamics and are thus likely to underestimate sea level rise. Scientists believe meltwater from above and seawater from below is seeping beneath continental ice sheets and effectively lubricating ice streams and causing them to break off and move more quickly into the sea, accelerating the melting rate. When sea levels rise rapidly, as they have been doing, even a small increase can have devastating effects on coastal habitats. As seawater reaches farther inland, it can cause destructive erosion, wetland flooding, aquifer and agricultural soil contamination, and a loss of habitat for fish, birds, and plants. Millions of people who live in coastal regions are going to be affected by sea level rise and will be faced with portions of their city being submerged underwater. If we make the choice right now, and it really has to be right now, to cut our emissions drastically and make sure the temperature rise doesn't exceed 2 degrees Celsius, we would be saving hundreds of cities from this dark future. Climate change, no matter how much big oil, our own president, and even the head of the EPA is denying, is happening. Our climate is changing because of us and our unsustainable actions. We cannot continue to ignore the signs that the Earth is giving us. Everything counts. Use public transportation, walk or bike when you can, turn off the lights when you're not using them, and try to cut down on waste. Get involved and tell your friends. Even simple things can make a huge difference. The time is now. It's telling and showing us that something is terribly wrong. Two troubling and undeniable consequences of climate change include ice melt and sea level rise. While uncertainty in the rate of these increases exist, they are without a doubt occurring and have been shown to occur at a greater rate than initially projected. Glacial ice forms in cold regions when snow during the winter does not melt during the subsequent summer. As snow accumulates, the snow at the bottom is compacted and turns to ice. Glaciers exist all over the world and on every continent. If ice sheets were to melt, sea level would rise about 80 meters, or about 216 feet. That's a lot of ice. Beginning in the latter half of the 19th century, however, scientists have noticed that glacial ice has been retreating. Of the 144 glaciers monitored between 1900 and 1980, 142 retreated while only 2 advanced. Retreat was consistent worldwide and showed acceleration in the later 19th century. Why is ice melting? Because our planet is getting hotter. Disappearance of glaciers is related to warmer atmospheric temperatures, which increases melting and sublimation of ice. This combined with decreased snowfall result in the disappearance of glaciers. And why is our climate changing? Because of us. Human activity, specifically our ever-increasing production of certain greenhouse gases, is creating a warmer planet. This includes the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and unsustainable agricultural practices, which release carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide into the air. Greenhouse gases are special because they absorb heat and, when emitted, warm the atmosphere around them. Despite the backdrop of natural climate variations, we are creating an atmosphere unlike anything the Earth has experienced for tens of millions of years.